I sense you're disappointed. I think some of you were um, thinking that I would be doing something else other than this, but I decided just to take a little of a break from writing and stuff and just do this before I shoot something else for Friday. And so I decided to do this, and I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm just going to do it for the next 10 minutes. Um, I thought I had something to talk about. I'll just give you a quick update. So season 9 just ended just yesterday. The season 9 of the music video show, and I am working on season 10 right now. If you follow me on Twitter, you find out that I have written a script for most of it. And right now, as a couple of minutes ago, I actually have written on my other laptop a complete script. Well, not complete. I still have to do the final thoughts. And as usual, a music video show episode would be about a full page and a half at least. The script has to bleed into the second page at least to be qualified as an episode I can shoot. However, and it's not done yet, so far, the season 10 premiere of the music video show has bled into the fourth page, and it's not even done yet. Hopefully, I'll be done by Halloween, which I hope is going to be fine. I hope I can actually finish the script by Halloween when I cut back from work, because it's like it's a lot of it is done, and I have a lot of things to do on the next 10 days. But in the meantime, I actually have rough notes for the next 4 or 5 episodes after that. So it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna go for it, and I want to actually shoot the first episode, because it's gonna be the longest episode. The day after I finish, so it's gonna be on November 1st, so I can edit and edit and edit, and I can get by quick, and the rest of it I can actually do okay. And I already have the clothing I'm gonna wear for season 10, and it's going like it makes me feel so good to wear. Like so far, it's actually my favorite thing to wear. Uh Man, it's just so I don't know. It's just so it feels good to wear it, you know. And I don't know what else to say. Uh, I did end up going with my boyfriend to a Led Zeppelin concert. Well, a Led Zeppelin tribute concert, a cover band of sorts, and in Niagara, and it actually was pretty good. Um, I His dad gave me one of their CDs, and now I only have one Led Zeppelin CD, so I can find. And I'm like, oh, good. Now I have one more, and I have all the studio albums. And like, yes. And speaking of studio albums, I feel like I actually, since season 9 has finished, I feel like I should shoot a couple of more albums and memories episodes just so I can actually expand some things a bit and not leave you without anything, like I don't know, videos like albums and memories and some live streams. What was it? And what else? Damn, I forgot what was it. Video game live streams, regular live commentary episodes, which I actually want. It's not good either, and my connection is unstable. Oh my god. Um. For those of you who have just arrived, I'll be here for the next 6 minutes, and I was just going to be talking. I was gonna. I thought I was actually gonna have some things to say, but I just ended up talking about updates. Um, and Oh yeah, another thing that I actually forgot to mention in the other update video, I have a SoundCloud account which I actually play music on. Um, so yeah, there's that. Um, and I already have a few tracks on hand, so I'm like, yes, I'm doing it. I'm actually getting myself out there a little. And yeah, this year so far has been pretty good for me in terms of like how I feel. Like I don't care about where I'm working now, but right now, like let me see. I have a boyfriend. My videos are being watched more and more. Let me see. Videos are being watched more and more. I have a boyfriend. Um, I'm losing weight. I'm growing dreadlocks. But oh, by the way, my boyfriend gave me this hat for next time I see him, and I'm like, oh my god. And I was looking out the window on the train on the way home. I'm like, oh my god, this is so nice. Uh, and this is his jacket. I've been wearing it to bed pretty much every night I was in my room. And yeah, it's actually really cozy. I don't even need a blanket. And oh yeah, I was. If you watch my movie reviews, like some of you might be wondering what happened with the character of my movie reviews or whatnot. I'm just gonna let send the record straight, so no one will ever ask me what happened to my movie reviews. Because here's the thing: he's dead. He is long dead. He's been dead way pretty much the moment I decided on making a music video show. He is dead. He has. Let me see, because I wrote it down. I wrote an original script. As some of you know, I actually did like 3 specials afterwards. Like before I did the music video show, I did like 3 episodes with the movie reviews with Stepford Wives, Shark Tale, and Jumper. And there was going to be a 4th one called The Hottie and the Naughty, and that's going to be the very last one. So what was going to happen was the character, my movie review character, was just going to swallow some sleeping pills, slit his wrist, and then hang himself. So he will never ever be like mentioned anywhere again. I would never like actually have to deal with him again. And then somebody, I don't know, probably played by myself, would come into the room and see the dead body. Problem is, the dead body's been decomposing for about 2 weeks, and then the guy's like, okay, so he sends the body, he brings up the body, and he uses the body as target practice. So he's so full of holes, riddled with holes, he's pretty much unrecognizable in the face. The rest of the body's riddled with holes, but then he just takes the body, drives off, throws it on the street, like throws it somewhere, and then a bunch of necrophiliacs or whatever just take the body and just do what they want with it. Just do what they want. You know, eat it, have sex with it, abuse it, and somewhere along the lines, the body is going to be beheaded. So yeah, no, like that's what I wrote down. I didn't have a way to shoot that. I was just gonna like that was what was on paper. I was gonna like do that, or I was just gonna do that first part where it's just having pills, slitting my wrist, and then hang myself. That was like originally what was supposed to happen. But I didn't want to wear the hat or the shirt again, so I threw both of those away. And that's why I usually like when after each season I change my clothes, so I wouldn't have to be tied down to one particular piece of clothing. I save my clothing, but that's pretty much it. Unlike the movie review clothing, I haven't thrown them away yet. But yeah, there's that. But I am glad that people are watching the music video show, and to an extent my live streams. Although one person's watching, probably my boyfriend. Hi. Um. Yeah. So it's actually been a great couple of days because I know it doesn't matter, but my sub count actually went up, and right now I'm working on the 107. After I finish this, I'm gonna actually shoot the 170th subscriber episode update or video. And I already have a script, most of a script for another thing, and I want to do a Q&A. Like somebody on Twitter suggested I should do a Q&A, but nobody's actually asking for questions. Um, but if you have questions, you could just go to my Twitter accounts, just ask the questions, um, and I'll let you know some of the answers. But until then, thank you, and I have to go ahead and what was it called? I have to go ahead and shoot the 170th subscribe count. And hopefully it won't be 180 by the time I finish, because that's going to be a whole different story. So until then, thank you, and I'll see you then.